control magics are rare in this format, so it's hard to come across it, but when you do, you gotta slam that thing. 4 mana, steal a creature, yeah, seems fair. Eye for an eye. Next time a sorcery of choice would deal damage to you this turn, it deals that much damage to you. An eye for eye deals that much damage. That seems pretty bad. What do we got here? Some red cards I'm not playing. Ooh, there's a Juggernaut. Juggernaut's always a good card to have, no matter what you're playing, really. Like M11 drafts, he's really good. I always take him pretty highly. There's a weakness, which is fine. But with the 3 false summonings early, I think we were good on creatures. I'm going to take the creature. There's a 2/2 flyer guy that prevents damage to artifacts. I guess he's fine. He's also just 2 for 3, which is okay. I mean, there's mostly 2/3s for 3 in this format. There's a lot of them, which is kind of awkward because it makes the games really slow because everything just bounces off of each other. But Juggernaut it is. He's pretty good. This is a drop of honey. That's the if 2 creatures are tied, or if you upkeep, destroy the creature with least power, which got this guy away from me, which is annoying because he had Library of Alexandria, which is probably the best card you could have in this entire format. But yeah, this killed my guy right after I played it, which I was like kind of stabilizing, or not stabilizing, at least staying balanced with the library. Him drawing 2 cards a turn every turn for free. There's a pick between the Soul Shred and the Repulse effect. I'm just going to take the Soul Shred. I mean, it can't have too many. The format is this slow. Again, Soul Shred. There's also, I do have a bunch of 5-drops. 3 Soul Shreds, Dark Morphling. When you play against the mono Black Mirror, it's kind of annoying. There's 2 4-drops I'd consider. This guy's not really great. He's a 5/3. He's the same cost as Juggernaut, and he doesn't untap in your upkeep. But to untap him, you have to untap a tapped creature your opponent controls, which can be precarious if they just don't attack with a creature and you just have a tapped guy there for a while until like they're in a position where they can start attacking and deal with the guy. There's 2 4-drops. I don't want to take too many more mana things because I have 2 of these already, and they do cost blue to keep up. I'm just going to take the removal spell. Seems like a good plan to be on. Ooh, what the? Devastation. Destroy all creatures and all lands. That's quite the card, it seems, but I don't think we'll be playing with it. Hopefully not against it either. There's nothing really here for us. I'm not taking a Sea Serpent. I don't want to make my dudes lose flying. That seems pretty bad. This thing, Enchanted Artifacts, controller deals... Oh, you get it deals 1 a turn to player. I actually played that. Yeah, just because games do take forever and sometimes this just goes the distance. What do I want to take away? It's the 1/1 flyer, but I don't mind 1/1s because I have Particle Sorcerer. I'm going to take the 3/5. I have the 3 damage Wrath, so might as well take something that can't be Wrath. Hopefully I don't play against this. I mean, in some positions where it's not good, but, you know, whatever. Squall deals 2 damage each with flying. I could take that away, but again, we have the Asterine for hate for them. I kind of want the big guy, the 4/6. This guy's better than the trample guy. Not really passing too much. The 2/3 for 3, which is fine. 3/3 for 3 with trample. Green has a lot of just nudes, but like they don't have anything else. They don't have any good spells. They have Giant Growth, Beasting, I guess, and this thing. That's pretty much it. Where are we with this? Ooh, there's a counterspell. I'm probably taking the counterspell, but this thing's worth looking at. It's kind of awkward. It's 4 mana for an artifact. Pay 1, sacrifice it, and flip a coin. If you lose the flip, you take 5, and you get nothing. But if you win the flip, you get a 5/5 flying guy. I've had someone that played against me, and they always win the flip. They want to flip every game, and it's kind of annoying. But I'm just going to take the counterspell. I kind of want a brass mana for this. I guess we have 2 drowns to fend people off. This is looking like an 18 land deck with 2 drowns, 2 of these guys, and all these 5-drops, but counterspell it is. See, more drowned. Probably not going to take drowned. I have enough playables. I'm not used to having this many playables. I had the other guys. Just because I usually play with Urzel pieces. I do that pretty regularly. I think they're really good. Kind of help you pull away. Yeah. Hiding the Sea Serpent. Hiding this thing, I don't need to see that. 23 playable, so I might as well just take something away that I really don't want to see. The Naturalize I'm okay with. The Tutor is fine with, that's fine. I'm just going to take the 3/3. It can be annoying. Armageddon Clock. You put a Doom counter. Draw step. Deals damage equals the number of Doom counters on to each player. Or move a Doom counter. Any move. Huh. Seems really bad. There's nothing really playable here except for this guy, so I'm just gonna take him. Ooh, there's the Brass Man, but Giant Tortoise is probably better. It's a 1/4. There's a lot of like 2/3s and there's 3/3s as well. So having another guy, I might not play both the drowns. I might play one drown, one of these guys. Cause, I mean, he's a turtle. How can you not like turtles? This thing's really good. I think it's a 3-mana enchantment. You pay 3 and sacrifice 2 goblins to put 3 goblins to play. So you can effectively, like, it's 3 mana make a goblin, but you have to have 2 to start with, which is the problem. But whichever, I'm just gonna take the 1 damage thing. That's pretty annoying for us. Nothing really here. A Tog can be scary, but he's not really all the time. This thing's sometimes playable. Keeps something -2, -0. There's definitely better effects. But I think probably taking the Urza piece away is better than taking random cards away, just because I've lost to Flying Carpet more times than I thought I ever would. I don't think it's that good. But, yeah, Flying Carpet. I think I'll give him the Power Plant. I don't want to see this thing. Yes, I have 1 of each piece. That's all I need. That's all I need for this deck. Sorry about the angles here. I'm kind of just using a camera. I don't have all the best equipment at the moment. I will be back for... Alright, welcome back for deck building here with the Master Edition 4 draft. I'm just going to put all the playables. That guy's kind of playable. Playables in the pile, just to see what I would play. I'm just playing all of these. These black cards are really good. I don't need this Resurrection, a Flyer, the blockers, the 4 counterspells. I haven't played with counterspells in this format yet, and they do seem pretty good. There's a lot of just big dumb things you can do. The Tim, not starting the Acerain, obviously. It's most likely the sideboard card. Alright, well, we're not doing too bad. There's 24 spells, or cards here. There's 14 creatures, so I can cut 1 creature if I really want. I almost don't want to cut these, just because they are good with this card, which is a Wrath, and it kills everything else in my own deck, I believe. Yeah. Well, I guess I can regenerate these things. But, and Giant Tortoise stays alive. Yeah. Sweet tortoises. Clockwork Dome is probably going to do the least work. I build decks pretty quickly. I mean, there's not really much else to consider. I build them as I'm going home. I can't really splash for this, I don't think, because there's only double black things. Acerain sideboard. This doesn't do anything. This is a sideboard card. They're similar. If I didn't get this guy, I probably would play the Sea Serpent main deck, just because it's a giant body, and that's all you need sometimes to just stall out the game so your flyers can get in there. He is slow. He is big, but these things do come down. This thing I don't like. It's just too cost to fix. Like too much to do. And we're leaving up mana for regenerating, counter spells, and upkeep costs. And it's just not going to get there. But this is 23 cards, usually 17 lands. I choose to draw a lot in the format, but with this deck I might play because of the counter spells. But there aren't actually that many 2-drops in this format. Mostly it's 3-drops, and I'm probably gonna draw with this deck each game. The 1 extra card does matter. It is kind of like playing Rise of Eldrazi, where it just takes forever. Because sometimes you just play like a drown and you sit behind it, or you play like some big dumb guy and your opponent has the same big dumb guy, and they both bounce off each other, so no one attacks forever. So cards like 5 mana 1/1s that draw cards are good. But these are 4 of these things is pretty ridiculous. I had the first draft I did. There's a red card. Costs red 3. It just destroys a creature or a land. And my opponent had Library of Alexandria, and I had 4 of them in my deck, so I was like, thank God, because library is impossible to beat. If you don't know what it does, it's a land that taps for colorless, or you can tap it only if you have 7 cards in your hand. But if you do have 7 cards in your hand and you tap it, you can draw a card. So you will like always have 7 cards in your hand. It's pretty ridiculous. And like if you have excess cards, it just taps for mana. So there's no drawback to it at all, except the fact that it's colorless. But still, that's how I lost the last round of my first sealed event online here. Even though there's only 5 black cards, they're all double black, and everything else is just single blue except for the counterspell, and Drowned kind of is black. I think this is just a 9-8. Let's see what MODO suggests. 10-7. Probably not. I just want to make sure you always get there. And it's not really punishing us because, as I said, there's only 1 double blue card in the entire deck. So, yep. I'm pretty happy with it. The counterspells definitely make it better, in my opinion. It's kind of fun when you're put on the play sometimes, because some people also choose to draw. And there's the Dark Ritual deck, which just has like a bunch of 3-drops that are really good, or sometimes like just 4s and 5s, and they have like 4 Dark Rituals, and they just play them on turn 1 or turn 2. But if they do it on turn 2, you just counter it. You have 3 for 1 of them. It's pretty sick. But yeah, I'm just going to submit this, and I'll come back for round 1.